talking shit because okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'd be about 200 pounds when I have children. We're not gonna judge me.
Y'all get to see all this on the journey. I'm gonna show you Kai being born, Carter. You know, y'all gonna get to see the old Rashida, the old Kirk. When we had a big girl. When I was hanging on her when she was big girl.
All right, everyone, let's buckle up for a wild story full of drama, tough choices, and complicated feelings. We're diving into a tangled love triangle involving Kirk Frost, his longtime wife Rasheeda, and Jasmine, a woman who isn't afraid to make bold moves. This story of love, loyalty, and ultimatums will have you hooked. So grab your snacks and settle in. Things are about to get intense. Kirk Frost finds himself in one of the hardest spots a man can be. He's caught between two women, Rasheeda, his wife of many years, and Jasmine, a woman who refuses to be kept in the shadows. Jasmine has drawn a line in the sand. If Kirk wants to be with her, he needs to make it official. Leave Rasheeda. No half measures, no keeping both worlds. She's not asking for a simple breakup. She's demanding a full divorce. It's either Jasmine or Rasheeda. There's no middle ground. Now let's look at Kirk's relationship with Rasheeda. Their marriage isn't just a romantic connection. It's a partnership that's lasted for years. Together, they've raised a family, built successful businesses, and navigated life's ups and downs, including plenty of struggles and reconciliations that have even played out on reality TV. Their life together represents a legacy. Every moment, every victory, and every setback has added to the foundation of what they've built. Walking away from that isn't something Kirk can easily do. But here's where it gets tricky. Jasmine isn't waiting forever. She's been clear about what she wants and is tired of coming in second. She sees herself as someone who deserves a real commitment, and she's ready to demand it. Jasmine's message to Kirk is direct. If you want me, show me. End your marriage, cut ties with Rasheeda, and choose me fully. She's not here for halfway love or broken promises. Her ultimatum is a make or break moment. Jasmine's patience has run out, and she's made it clear that Kirk can't keep living a double life. He can't be both Rasheeda's husband and Jasmine's partner. In her words, "You've told me how much you care, how much you want to be with me, but you're still holding on to a marriage that's been over for years. If I'm what you want, it's time to prove it." Kirk, however, is torn. His life with Rasheeda isn't just about feelings. It's about deep roots and shared sacrifices. They have children together, a history that can't be erased, and businesses that they've poured their hearts into. Choosing to leave Rasheeda would mean tearing apart everything they've worked for. At the same time, Jasmine offers something fresh, something that makes Kirk feel alive again. She gives him a sense of passion and excitement that's hard to ignore. But Jasmine's stance is firm. "I'm not here to fight for your attention, Kirk," she tells him. "I won't compete with your wife. If you want me, be all in. If not, I'm walking away." Her words aren't just a challenge, they're a final stand. Kirk must decide where his heart lies, and no matter what he chooses, someone will end up hurt. Meanwhile, Rasheeda isn't sitting quietly in the background. She's devastated. After years of building a life together, this betrayal cuts deep. She's sacrificed so much, raising their kids, creating a home, and building a business empire by Kirk's side. Her pain is raw, and her words reflect her heartbreak. "I've stood by him through everything. We've built this life together. And now, the idea that he might leave me for someone else? It's crushing." Kirk's decision isn't just about love. It's about dismantling or preserving a life. If he chooses Jasmine, he'll be starting over completely, walking away from a bond built on years of shared dreams and hard work. But if he stays with Rasheeda, he'll be letting go of a connection that's brought new energy and desire into his life. This story isn't just about three people, it's about everything that ties them together. Family, legacy, loyalty, and betrayal. Whatever Kirk chooses, the fallout will be massive. People will be hurt, emotions will boil over, and lives will be changed forever. The big question is, will Kirk follow his heart's desire, or will he remain loyal to the life he's already built? One thing's for certain, this love triangle is far from over, and things are bound to get messy before they reach any kind of resolution. This whole situation is truly heartbreaking. Jasmine's demands have pushed Kirk into a place nobody wants to be, trapped between two lives that both mean the world to him. On one side, he has Rasheeda, his wife, his partner in business and life, and the mother of his children. She's been there from the beginning, helping him build a family and a future. On the other side is Jasmine, a woman who refuses to be anyone's second choice. Her message is blunt. If Kirk wants to be with her, he has to give up everything else and fully commit to her. No compromises. For Rashida, this betrayal cuts deep. She never imagined she'd be questioning her husband's loyalty after all they've shared. She has poured her heart, time, and sacrifices into their marriage. Together, they've built a stable home and a strong foundation for their children. Now, seeing Kirk even consider abandoning it all for another woman is devastating. It's not just about losing her husband, it's about losing the life they painstakingly built together. And it's so dark here, it's unclear which credo applies, which one takes over, and which wins. Jasmine isn't backing down, though. She knows exactly what she wants and makes it clear she's done waiting. Her words are sharp and final. "I'm not gonna wait forever, Kirk. You've got one chance to do what's right." Then she walks away, leaving him standing in the storm of emotions her ultimatum stirred. Kirk feels the crushing weight of it all. He knows that no matter what he chooses, someone will be hurt. The memories, bonds, and love he shares with Rashida are undeniable. But so are his feelings for Jasmine. This decision is far from simple. It will shape the rest of his life and affect everyone involved. The stakes couldn't be higher, and he's painfully aware that there's no winning here. Her words keep echoing in his mind. You can't have both, Kirk. You can't be a husband and father on one side, then try to be my man on the other. You choose, or this ends now. Jasmine isn't bluffing. This isn't a game to her. She wants all or nothing, and Kirk knows the line has been drawn. Meanwhile, Rashida is barely holding herself together. Her pain isn't just visible, it's soul-crushing. This is the man she built her life with, the father of her children, and he's now considering throwing it all away for someone else? "I've been with Kirk through thick and thin," she says, her voice trembling. "We built a family, a business. I gave up so much for him, for us. How can he even think about leaving me for her? It's a pain I can't describe." Kirk hears her words. He feels every ounce of her pain, and it only makes his burden heavier. The consequences of his decision will ripple far beyond his own happiness. His choice will impact his children's lives, the family's stability, and the thriving business he and Rashida worked so hard to create. Can he really throw it all away for Jasmine? And even if he does, will it be worth it in the end? Jasmine's ultimatum has forced Kirk to confront hard truths about who he is and what he wants. He can't keep living two lives. The tug of war between the life he built with Rashida and the future he might have with Jasmine can't last. But deciding means facing the fallout, something he's not ready to handle. As time drags on, the tension only thickens. Rashida tries to hold things together for their children's sake, but the cracks in her resolve are becoming impossible to hide. She's furious, heartbroken, and lost, unsure how much more she can endure. Jasmine, on the other hand, stands firm. She's done with waiting, refusing to settle for less than what she deserves. And Kirk? He's stuck in the middle, a man torn apart by two worlds, two loves, and two futures. No matter which way he turns, he knows there's no undoing the damage. He's at a crossroads where every choice leads to regret, and there's no clean escape. People on the outside will always have opinions. Some say he should stay with Rashida, honor his vows, and fight to repair their marriage. Others believe he should follow his heart, even if it means chasing something new with Jasmine. But for Kirk, it's not that simple. Real life is messy, love is complicated, and this decision is deeply personal. There are no easy answers, no perfect endings. Whatever Kirk chooses will change the course of his life forever. And the truth is, he's terrified of where the road will take him next.